Hey everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom discussion and review. This one is on episode 8 of Chaos Dragon. And this episode, it actually did have some stuff that I did enjoy. It was pretty interesting, and a bunch of the things that they had these twists and turns and stuff. But, I mean, it's still not to the point where I'm satisfied yet so far. So, in this episode, we do, we see Inori, Ibuki's sister, has returned in a way with that the guy from Denatia. So I'm not too sure, the way they were talking about it to Swallow and stuff is that this pretty much they're going to use her to have Denatia, it's that place to be puppet government, and Denatia is the one pretty much in charge. And of course we do have Mashido has returned. She's alive, and I mean, it's so obvious. Everyone is thinking the same thing, and obviously Eiha knows for sure, and she even it's like it's not possible, she's dead. But Ibuki is so blinded. I swear, his character, it's honestly, I don't care for his character too much. He's kind of just so irritating sometimes. Some of the stuff he's so naive about. It's like, come on, are you serious? You should know this. Come on, just do this, do that. Why are you getting scared over this or something like that? And I get the point of, him being innocent and pure, but sometimes common sense, come on. This episode, how can you not notice that Mashido was different? I don't understand it. And then another thing is, it doesn't make sense that she's a returned one, considering we have seen returned ones throughout this, we've seen return ones throughout the last couple episodes, and we've seen them. They're zombies. They're like the dead. They're all skin is all gross and stuff. So why does Mashido look like this? That doesn't make any sense. And then of course we find out what I did think is Inori, Agito, the guy that is in charge of the Revolutionary Army that's in jail. He has something to do with it. Obviously, he's the one that was keeping her a secret. But I'm thinking we saw her before. I kind of remember in one of the first couple episodes that we did see Agito with some girl with white hair. And at first I didn't, I thought maybe that was a current person or someone like that. But I think it was actually Inori. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm thinking that's what it is. I can't really remember fully on that episode and which episode specifically. But I could have sworn we saw someone. And I think that might have been her. And, obviously she is bad. And later on in the end of the episode, we find she got that creepy ass kind of talking oh, and I did it for Ibuki kind of thing. And it's okay, so Mashido is dead. She is a returned one, and it seems that Inori has the power to bring back the dead. Bring the returned ones. So that was pretty crazy. I gotta admit, that part really brought me in, and I'm hoping to see more of what's going on with this kind of thing in the next episode, because so far we've been going through these episodes and they just been we gotta go to the Red Dragon, blah blah blah, Swallow doing this, and it just didn't really seem that Lo just wants to kill him and do stuff for the master. Swallow is just an idiot kind of in a way most of the time. And then of course we do find out that the black scale thing that he dropped in the lava actually did work, because we see Simeon, that guy, or the Leah general, his attack was super strong. He's his thing should have been less than half damage, but it was full damage, and that's obviously, that means that did work. And obviously the Red Dragon power is not there anymore, so that's another thing that they kind of put on hold, so no one knows about it except obviously Swallow. So that's another thing that we'll probably learn later. But seriously, the first, I think since episode 2, it that was the last time someone died. And it's so weird, because you think one of these main guys are I'm sorry, but I don't consider Hien that big of a character. Gakusho was also kind of just someone they threw in that he does. These are people that are dying that I don't really care about. We haven't really connected with them, and all of a sudden Ibuki just oh, I'm sorry, I'm all no ways kind of thing. It's I don't know, Ibuki just is too innocent and naive in a way. He's gotta, like, throughout all these things, he's gotta have some common sense. Come on, he's so naive. So far, what I've, not liked is the character, how everything is rushed, but I do like the concept, and of course, this episode did have some. Sorry, they did have some pretty interesting stuff, like the Inori actually bringing back the dead, and what's going on. Is she in charge? Is Donati in charge? I'm really confused on like what is happening, and that's actually a good thing. Like, it's got me really interested on what's gonna happen in the next episode, because last episode I didn't really care. I was like, oh, I mean, Inori, that's pretty interesting, but like throughout the episodes before that, it was just like they're just gonna get to the red dragon, and then end up going there and nothing really went of it. Swallow used his power, and then I thought he was gonna sacrifice himself, but he didn't. So it's just a lot of like more downs than ups. We're starting to get something like with this Inori storyline, and it's pretty interesting, but overall that's all I really found interesting in this episode. There was also the point that we saw Erika and Simeon, the guy, they left like 4 guys from Donatia. Like, these 2 of them had like creepy ass faces. I don't know if they're gonna show up somewhere later in the episode, but they're obviously super strong or something. I'm not too sure. We'll see later. But overall, that's all I really got to say about the episode, guys. Like I've said, so far this season and the episodes have just been more on the downside, but we have some ups there, mostly downs in these up and down train. But I don't know. Hopefully, I'm hoping for it to get better. The storyline, like this Inori thing, it does look interesting, and I can't wait to see what's gonna happen in the next episode. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say. So hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom discussion review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And I mean, if you think differently than my opinion, then comment below as well, and we can talk about why you think differently. Like, this episode's good, have you enjoyed the season? Because so far it's a mediocre anime at best, I would say. It feels just too rushed and everything, and I feel like it could have been better if it wasn't rushed. But that's all I gotta say, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed. Till next time, guys. See ya.